No clean shave for the Thunder. We're here in Houston, Texas. Barry Tramel along with Thunder beat writer Darnell Mayberry. We're on Monday night. The Thunder loses Game 4 of the Western Conference Playoff Series. Houston survives 105-103. Darnell, this was a game the Thunder could have won, but was lucky to be in at the end.
You really wanted clean shave, didn't you?
Yeah, I think it would have been a good headline.
No, it was a good competitive game, I thought. The Rockets really came out, delivered the first punch. The Thunder responded. They really battled back in the second quarter. Terrific game of back and forth, game of runs. But the Thunder really just turned it over too much. Didn't have enough help for Kevin Durant tonight. Unfortunate loss for them.
The Thunder had a 13-point lead in the second quarter. The Rockets had a 13-point lead in the third quarter. Then the Houstons had control most of the fourth quarter, but the Thunder gets back at the end. Strange game. Reggie Jackson takes more shots than Kevin Durant, 17-16. That's not a recipe for victory for the Thunder. But Durant was wonderfully efficient, 12 of 16 shooting, 38 points. But he did have 7 turnovers. You referenced the turnovers. The Thunder had trouble handling the ball all night long.
Yeah, and that ended up being their downfall. 7 turnovers for Durant, 22 for the team. It led to 31 Rockets points. And then obviously they didn't turn it over at the end. But Durant, as you mentioned, trouble handling the ball at the end. The play that really kind of sealed their fate. First Durant couldn't handle it, and then they missed the 2 layups at the end there, point-blank layups that you got to make. One, Reggie Jackson, you could sort of excuse. You can't excuse the one Serge Ibaka missed.
Yeah, well, Amir Asik all over Reggie Jackson. Hard to get over a 7-footer, but Ibaka was wide open. But I thought the Thunder lost this game in the third quarter. The Rockets come out and make 11 of their first 13 shots in the quarter, end up with 38 third-quarter points. This is a Thunder team that's played excellent defense all year, but it has a big-time offense to go with it. With no Russell Westbrook, the offense is not going to come as easy. Thunder's going to have to rely on that defense they're always talking about, and in that third quarter, it let down tonight.
Yeah, and it was really, I think, a result of a poor finish to the second quarter. The Rockets went on an 8-2 run to end the third quarter, turned a 13-point lead into a 7-point lead at the half. Carlos Delfino strips Kevin Durant as he's bringing the ball up the court, hits the big 3 to cut it to 7, and then they go into the locker room with momentum. Then they come out with a 10-0 run, go up 13 eventually in that third quarter. That was sort of not the ball game, but I mean that really gave the Rockets momentum.
And now it's time for the Moment of Brilliance, brought to you by Nafi Fine Jewelry. We've settled on a Rocket play. They won the game. The Rockets deserve the Moment of Brilliance, and it comes on defense. Francisco Garcia with some excellent defense on Kevin Durant in the final possession.
Yeah, and we've seen it for the last 8 quarters now for the most part. Francisco Garcia has really been a thorn in Kevin Durant's side. He finishes with 38 points, so it's hard to say, but the way Durant couldn't get control of that ball, if he got control of it, you never know what's going to happen. I mean, we saw him hit a big-time 3 here in Game 3 Saturday night. He could have done the same to win it tonight. Francisco Garcia, the play of the game.
And so the Thunder loses a chance to sweep the series. The Rockets keep their season alive. And now Game 5, Wednesday night back in Oklahoma City, 8:30 p.m. Stay tuned for further Thunder coverage every day in the Oklahoman and here on News OK.
At Nafi Fine Jewelry, we believe that jewelry is art. Our designers create beautiful, lasting treasures from your ideas or family heirlooms. We carry a wide selection of engagement rings, wedding bands, watches, and fine fashion jewelry from all over the world. Need a repair or appraisal? Our expert jewelers and gemologists are at your service. Nafi Fine Jewelry. Why buy a piece of jewelry when you can own a work of art? Located in Cassidy Square at North Penn and Britton Road.